close the door.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
What's the name of this lip gloss? It's electric. It's from Juvia's Place.
Is she just like a, just shiny? It's almost like iridescent.
It's shiny with gold speckles.
Oh, cute.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see it. Hi, you guys. Oh, I see it. It's like a golden glaze.
A golden glaze. There's only one person right now.
Okay, we'll wait.
We'll wait a little bit.
Oh, I gotta get my phone.
Okay.
Oh, did I have orange?
Oh, wow. You look really, like, attractive. I looked at you in the camera and I was like, espérate, who's this trade? Hey, kitty,
Bitch.
kitty, puss, puss, bitch.
She is attractive.
Come on.
Hell no.
Hey, kitty, kitty, puss, puss, puss.
That's my spot.
Hey, kitty,
Ah, wow, wow,
kitty,
wow, wow,
puss, puss. Hola, mamita. Que Dios te cuida. Oh, okay. I thought you was going to say que Dios te bendiga. I was about to say bendiciones. Hey, kitty, kitty. You guys don't see, but there's a little pussy cat here. What's the name of the cat again?
What is this?
What's the name
Winston.
Of the cat? Winston. Oh my God. You know what it is? It's your urine. Your urine. I would not be able to. You know what it is? Es que los gatos, like, they're so disrespectful, you know?
Uh-huh.
Like, it's different picking up dog shit. Like, you could pick that up and throw it away. With cats, they throw the pebbles everywhere. Everywhere. No matter what type of system you give them, they always find a way to throw pebbles all over the place. And I feel like they're so disrespectful a little bit.
They're very disrespectful.
Yeah.
Have you seen those videos on social media of the cats just being like...
Yeah, just and
like,
they throw
so
things
rude,
on the table, yeah.
And they hit, like...
I'm so glad to chat. I made a comment I want to apologize for. It was meant as a joke. For that, I'm sorry.
What?
Girl, I don't know. What you wrote? Now you got me interested. Brandy Johnson. What comment did she write? Hey, girl. Was that the comment? Oh, I adore you both. Thank you, guys. I don't see those thumbs up, though.
Can we get
so
some
while you're
likes?
at it, well, we're here talking, so let's go ahead and address you guys.
How you
Bendiciones. That's how I greet.
Oh.
How do you greet?
Hola, mi gente. That's what I do.
And with that being said, today we just wanted to come and have a cute little kiki. It's been a while since we sat down and spoken about some things, and I kind of want to touch on, like, the performance.
Oh, did you have fun?
This time, I had a lot more fun. I think that, okay. Oh, before you want to get into that, like, right now?
We can.
I don't know, because there's only 13 thumbs up and there's 31 people. So while you're at it, go
we
ahead.
We gotta turn it around, Handy.
Exactly.
Turn it around.
Give me that thumbs up. It costs you nothing to give it. And while you're at it, turn on your notification bells. Like and subscribe. And where can they find you? What are your socials?
My social security number is... No, I'm on social media. That's Instagram, TikTok. What else? Facebook, and it's MSLUNA. It's Miss Luna 80. I tend to follow everybody. If you have content or pictures or whatnot, I will follow people. I like to follow people and look at, like, what they do in their lives and stuff, and then keep up with them. But some people don't post pictures or whatever, so they kind of like, I'm like, oh, I don't remember.
I feel so terrible because
What?
I don't reply to the comments often enough. But, like, I got a full-time job, and then estoy quedando en casa ajena. So you gotta, like, make yourself useful. You don't just sit around in somebody else's house. So I'd be up cleaning. I'd be up, like, just doing shit. Like,
being like
imagine,
helpful.
like, imagine the owner of the house is there, busy, taking meetings, doing things, and I'm just there chilling on the couch, como si nada. They're gonna look at me like,
sin vergüenza.
You know what I'm saying? So it's been really hard for me to sort of keep up on that end. I'm trying to do better at it. I really, really am, because I never want the House of Realness to feel like there's no love there because we've been through so many iterations in time, like so many iterations. So I have nothing but love for you guys. Are you gonna show them?
Listen, you guys. I'm gonna say it now before I forget.
Okay.
Since we were talking about subscribing and all that stuff. Um, Follow me. I want you guys, since we're on YouTube, we're gonna be working on some projects and that we're gonna tell you guys about. And I'm gonna ask you guys for your support, with your permission,
Yeah.
to subscribe to my channel on YouTube, which is this one. It's backwards, but it's Miss Luna Simply Luna. I forgot the stupid thing.
Hold on.
I think just Miss Luna Simply Luna, like that.
Okay.
Anyways, and because we're gonna be releasing some stuff that we actually are gonna talk to you guys about right now, but we
They
were
said, "Are we
talking
high?"
about we are high.
We were talking about.
We were talking about the performance that, and you were saying that you were like, it was less stressful or scary or whatever.
Okay, so to bring it back to the performance, if you
Yeah.
guys don't know, my performance, you would call, I don't know, what would you call what I do? Is it showgirl? Is it drag? What is it? What is the lingo?
It's whatever you want it to be. Like, I think you can classify it as like drag. I think you can classify yourself. You're a showgirl. That's what I call all the trans in drag entertainers. I call them showgirls. Not the trans men, obviously, but the girls. That's what I call them.
Okay.
They're like it's like in the community, you know how the dolls.
Yeah.
I call the ones that for work, because the dolls are the dolls.
Yeah.
But there's like the dolls that go to work in the drag business. So in the drag business, I'm like, oh, they're like showgirls. Like,
You know what's so funny is that that's how I was introduced, because I used to go to a club in New York called Escuelita, and they would have a drag performance every night at 11. And
I heard of
they would
Escuelita.
announce the showgirls separate. They'll be like, oh, our next drag performer, and then they'll be like, our next showgirl.
Yeah.
So that was the terminology
Yeah.
I grew up with and the understanding, and that's how when I saw my first like showgirl performer, I was able to be like, oh shit, I'm not the only one that like exists like me. Because growing up in the hood, there was no other person like me out there. So it was like, there was no other reference.
Yeah. Until you were like, oh, they do exist, and they're over here, and they're in this business or whatever you want to call it. Oh, this is what they call them. Oh, and you're like, oh, she wants to be a showgirl.
Exactly.
So she wanted to be a showgirl.
So the first performance, that performance for me was almost like I wanted to pay it forward to the first person that I saw.
Oh,
And I have all that back footage that I'm still editing, and I'll talk to you I'll talk about it with you off camera, because I'm trying to work on like configuring it. Oh my god!
I follow Mishi, and it's telling me right there, look, she's live. We're gonna go so I can read. I'm gonna read you guys' comment while we're
So the first one was paying it forward.
Yeah.
To the first showgirl I saw, so I wanted to pay it forward to her. The second one, it was more so for me. I was depressed.
Okay.
Like really, really depressed, Luna. Like
I
really
remember.
Depressed.
I would have been.
And I waited to the very I'm not gonna lie. I waited to the last minute. But that was because it took me so long. You know how it feels to keep going to agencies and they tell you, you know why there's so many homeless people out in the street, Luna?
I don't understand that.
You want to know why?
Yeah, like.
Because the only way these agencies could work is if they phase you out after a certain time. Because realistically, they don't know how to tell you that you don't get on your feet in 60 days or 90 days. The longest the shelters here in California will house you, like unless you're a family case, is what was it, like 3 months?
Aye.
3 months. And then in that time they charge you. Like you'll have to either go to a work program, or you who already have a job, they'll charge you. So you'll have to give up, like, I think it's 70% of your check, and then they hold it, and after those 3 months, you leave with that one lump sum. So really, they're just housing you to save money.
Yes, I understand what you're saying.
So think about it realistically in 3 months for somebody, and then think about somebody who's dealing with drug addiction. There's no possible way that that can be done in 3 months. Also, 3 months, you got this one lump sum, but where do you even begin? How do you start? There's just such a limited amount of resources.
Yeah, because just to find another place, it's such a process, right? Just to
and then places went 3 times the amount, even for a room. They be asking for some crazy things.
It touches up on that whole subject of like the system's not for us, right?
Absolutely not.
This obviously, and in so many things. I mean, we're getting deep, but let's be real.
Mm-hmm.
They're not for us
at all.
And with everything that happened in the past, like few weeks, not even like months or years, just the last few weeks, it's crazy. It's crazy, and it has exposed so much. It has exposed so much, and it's like the audacity of these people in fucking, excuse my language, but yes, in fucking like political roles in leadership, like, and they're coming out and they're looking so nasty, and I'm like, do people like these people that are part of the system? Do they not? They're seeing it, and we're seeing them see it. So it's like they're being like completely open. Like they're so racist, they're so misogynist, ageist. I mean, so much.
Yeah.
And they're like literally standing there and being like, and I'm like,
but here's the funny thing,
you don't
right?
care about hiding it no more.
Here's the funny thing, right?
Yeah.
Who do they need to get into those places of power? They need the people.
Yeah.
So, really, we've given them the power inherently, because if we really wanted to impact change, we would vote. And we would come together to vote. But, girl, it's just a broken system.
Yeah.
What are they saying?
Hold on. I'm reading the fucking comments. So, you know why the girl was apologizing?
Why?
No tea. Who cares, you guys?
What she said?
No, she was apologizing because I guess someone made a comment in regards to one of your the new outfit. One of the new outfits was in like giving. Somebody said that.
What new outfit? The one that I made for the performance?
yeah, and then it's like, so I guess someone took it wrong, and that's why they were going back and forth. That's what was going on, you guys. It's fine. You don't have to like her costumes.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. But who was getting rained on in that costume? Who was collecting them dollars? Matter of fact, there was plenty of 20s.
You know what?
In that costume.
I like that costume. I would add on, and I know exactly
it needed more bling.
It needed more stuff. It needed more like accessories, and it would have been super cute. It's just, let's be real.
Yeah.
It was like so last minute.
It was so last minute. Let me bring it back.
Yes.
Let me bring it
Sorry,
back.
we keep jumping out of.
So listen, the performance.
Bendiciones.
the performance, what the second one was, I was depressed.
Yes, yes, you were depressed.
I was depressed, so I wanted to challenge myself. I was like, you know what? I really just want to do this for me. And I had I had someone who
Your makeup wasn't as dramatic either.
no, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't. I mean, she was going for something else, and I wasn't gonna pressure. I even added to what she had because she had
She
less
did
than what you
add.
guys saw.
She did add.
But
She did add. Am I gonna get to finish telling the story? So, what happened
what
was
had happened
I
was
was depressed, and during that whole process, I had someone literally tell me every single day what I should have done better during the whole time. So imagine me being at the sewing machine and somebody's literally in your ear telling you, you see, well, if you would have organized this better, then you wouldn't have
oh,
this
they were like
and this and the third. And I
they were
mean,
lecturing you.
lecturing me
Oh,
from
okay,
the moment I got home from work
the social media, yeah.
till 2 o'clock in the morning.
Let me tell you guys something. Okay, let me tell you, Mishi.
It's
Let me tell
intense.
you. Because you said something earlier. Like, we're working on these projects, like I said. We're going to tell you guys in a minute. But you were like, you were like, oh, get ready. Because they have no shame in, like, or waste any time or hold their breath to, like, tell you something, give you a backhanded compliment,
Oh,
or, like, just talk, or, like, embarrass you or whatever. They
Miss
don't care.
Kiki Fierce, she be coming for me in the comments on
Oh,
Instagram. Remember?
really? Oh, yeah, yeah.
Miss Kiki Fierce be going in for
ah!
me. Those backhanded comments be real, honey.
Look, I watch a lot of YouTube videos from people, not just yours, but other people that do similar vlogging. And I see it because I'm in the comments watching, and I'm like, I'll leave a comment from time to time, but I'll be like, damn, people just don't care.
They go
And you
in
know
on
what?
me.
And you know what? Oh, yeah. I wouldn't care. I know that some stuff does get to you, though.
Yeah.
You know, when I
Because they don't see the behind the scenes. They don't see how hard I work.
yeah.
You know, I sometimes think that, and this is why this performance, I didn't do no Amazon wish list.
Uh-huh.
I didn't do no Amazon wish list. I didn't ask nobody to donate, buy nothing. I did it all completely on my own because I needed to prove to myself that I could do it.
And that's how it is. In the beginning, it is like that a lot of the times when you start doing this, you're juggling like your everyday life, things that you got to do for that, as well as your like job. So it becomes stressful, and it's not supposed to be stressful. It's supposed to be fun,
Yeah.
you know? But then, like, when you're doing it for, like, well, let's see if I can build a career out of this, or you have your own personal agenda and kind of like wants from the business or whatever it may be. I goals, yes. I don't, you hear the fireworks? Why do people do? I'm sorry, I'm going completely off subject, but why is everybody blowing up fireworks since like a month and a half ago? Here in Compton, I'm so over it. My poor dog, he does not come out from under the bed because he's so scared. And they started today at like 7 o'clock in the morning. I hate
I don't
people.
know. It's like, why do they have so much time
I'm
to do
sorry.
that?
You know what? I
But
totally forgot.
what you were talking
Yeah,
about?
what was they saying?
We were talking about the performance,
Oh, how they're gonna
career,
touch
how
it.
some people have their agendas. Well, let me finish telling you. I
So
was
you,
depressed.
uh-huh.
I wanted to challenge myself out of the depression
Hey,
because I
Thomas.
needed to prove to myself that I was talented
Yeah.
or that I am talented
Uh-huh.
and that I could conceptualize something, see it in my head and bring it into life.
Yeah.
And I was having this I was having these people tell me that basically I was wasting my time and I was doing everything the wrong way.
Uh-huh.
That it became almost like I not only needed to prove it to myself, but I also needed to prove it to them.
Yeah, because they've been supporting you for like forever.
No, not them. Like in my real personal life.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Oh, I thought.
it was intense. Imagine somebody telling you how you need to get your life together while you're
No, I
for
understand
the
that.
first time on a sewing machine, and I'm just literally there like, I, I'm, I'm sorry, I was just sad.
I'm like, I gotta figure this out.
I know. I kept on telling the person. I was like, I was just sad. I don't know. I was depressed.
You know what it is?
Like,
Can I just say something on
yeah.
this of my observation and what how I interpret your situation, and especially with people on with the social media stuff, is that your same behavior, the way you approach the situation of like which you're in right now, you approach it the same way that you did when everyone got to know you on TikTok. You were in a situation, it was new to you, and you were just trying to figure it out. You were trying to survive, and you were figuring it out day by day, step by step. And now you're doing the same thing. But because it's not what they're familiar with seeing, people tend to be like, girl, try it. But the thing is that like now that I've gotten to know you, I see you. I see you trying it and hustling, trying to get yourself out of the situation. It's just a different. It's a different scenario now. It's a different story. It's a different chapter.
Yeah.
But it's still the same struggle. And people don't see that. They
Yeah.
don't because they only see it in like they only see clips.
Yeah.
You
They
know.
only see me eating a meal and they're like, oh, she is living the life and this and the third, and they don't see that I
Which by
grind
you
hard.
guys, by the way, I know that everyone, most likely that's watching this live is probably following Mishi on TikTok, and that's where you guys came from. You guys, I add her on on
Brooklyn
Instagram,
Mishi
but add
on
her on
Instagram.
Instagram at the Totally Transparent. If
Totally
you're not
transparent.
following Instagram, go follow because you know the whole rumor that most likely they're gonna take down TikTok. So just to stay in touch because of all these things that we're actually working on. That if you still have that interest, you're gonna want to stay up to date. You're gonna want to stay in the loop, um, because it's gonna be some really cool, fun things.
I know, I'm excited.
Yeah, and and yeah, but anyways, obviously we've jumped from one subject to the next to the next. Oh, okay.
What?
Yesterday,
What happened?
I was last night before I went to bed. Oh no, this morning. It was this morning. I was like scrolling through TikTok, and you know how you can sometimes watch the FYP page,
Uh huh.
right? FYP, or you can watch your friends,
Uh huh.
right? Gives you those two options, and then you can just scroll one by one. And I was scrolling, and your old videos from one of your previous um accounts
Uh huh.
was there, and it always shows me those videos, and I don't understand how you still don't have that fucking page back.
TikTok.
It has 11,000 followers. 11,000 compared to like someone who has 200,000 or whatever might look a little, but 11,000 is not achieved easily. I just got up to like a little bit over 4,000, I think, and it's like, cause I stopped for a good while,
Yeah.
but anyways, make sure you, cause they say that they're gonna like shut down TikTok. You know
Why?
they're always because it's on out of the country, and the country is saying that the U.S. is saying like shut it down because it can infiltrate our voting system and blah, 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 you know, like how Russia interfere with our election, that
Oh.
kind of thing. And it's like, stop trying to blame TikTok. Things don't go the way they're supposed to, or things don't work out or whatever. It has TikTok has nothing to do with it. It's y'all. It's y'all. Stop blaming your fuck up. Um, leadership skills on like dumb things like TikTok? Yes or no? Maybe. Anyway, see, we're all over the place.
We are all over the
We're all
place.
over the place. It's because we're
properly
so
medicated.
and we were talking about it earlier, and we're like super passionate about it.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. But anyways, so listen, you guys. I'm just gonna talk because. Misha, what did you get? Oh, you got the little mini.
I got the little mini golden Oreos.
But
snacks. Look, listen.
Stop
so
up.
The second performance was me. I was depressed. I wanted to challenge myself, and I was so surprised about everyone who showed up and supported me. Like
they
the
were
physical
really,
people.
Who the people that showed up, y'all were really, really fun.
Thank you.
Y'all were really, really fun.
Thank you. I really felt the family.
I really loved them.
I felt the love. Like, it was really, really there.
Y'all were like having fun, bitch. I was like, oh, I was, yeah. On my behalf, I'm just gonna stick my nose in it. On my behalf, yeah. Thank you for showing her that love. That's that after being in this business for 12 years now. Those are like genuine. The really, really, really like special moments. At least for me, they mean a lot. Mm-hmm. And I know that you're gonna like remember this. One day you'll be like, oh, I remember that one time. Mm-hmm. I remember when I felt this. Oh, I remember when I was scared and something happened and it, like you remember all these like crazy moments. And I felt like that moment, I was like, oh, she's gonna remember. Yeah. She's gonna remember
this performance was, after I went through it, it was so joyous. It was so joyous, Luna. Like, I went into it depressed because I have fought with the people I was staying with the morning of the performance. Like, literally the morning of the performance, I was fighting with them.
Hi, Miss Emma Solis. Emma Solis is always trying to catch your lives, but she can't because it's just random. Oh, but yeah, sorry. So I'm just going to jump in and then just jump right back in.
No, I have fought that morning, so I have felt really, really down that day. And then remember the wigs? I left the wigs. I left the wigs because I was fighting with the person that morning. So everything just went so crazy that day, and I pulled it together at the very last minute.
And Sarah, don't fun. Try me, Sarah. Don't try me.
What are they saying?
She's just joking around. Oh. She's like, because your dad ain't Compton.
But yeah.
If you guys are going to be shady and be reading, make sure it's funny stuff. Make sure it's funny. Because I like to laugh at myself. Oh. And I also like to laugh at my friends.
They go in on me.
Oh, and that's what it is. Like she tells me and I want to laugh. But it's not because I'm over here like...
She said she didn't mean dad.
Oh. I don't know. I'm too high.
Well, either way.
But you had more fun.
I had way more fun this performance. And for the next performance...
Oh, yeah. Let's let that know.
That is what? The last Thursday of July.
Oh, yeah. I'll give you a date right now.
Wow.
The 28th. July 28th.
I will be doing another performance at Hamburger Mary's Long Beach. So you heard it here first.
For Delicious Thursdays, which is hosted by Big D. So I'm excited for that. I'm gonna be there as well. So if anyone's watching this right now, or on the or it's the playback, like save the date, like start making arrangements. It's a lot of fun. Come watch the show. Like plan on like having dinner and then just having drinks and then watch the show. And then if you make plans of not going to work the next day, then just stay and like drink and talk to everybody in the patio until they close. Sometimes they close early, sometimes they close late, depending on how many people stay. But it's always fun. It's I love that show on Thursdays. It's a lot of fun because it's like it's very chill and whatnot. And I'm so glad that you're able to like do it and join Big D because I love Big D and I like her. I like to support her projects.
Yeah. I had a blast and I can't wait for this one. This performance, I told you, I want to embody sexiness, like how that performer did that day for me.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
for me, this performance is particularly, I want the crowd to be like, wow, this is hot. Like, wow, this is, wow, Cinemax. Like,
Oh,
wow.
not Cinemax.
Yeah, like Cinemax, like soft porn. I want them to be like, wow, this is hot.
Oh, okay.
I want some sort of mesh with rhinestone type of situation. I'm thinking about the outfit right now.
Oh, she wants to go in.
Yeah, I want to go in.
Oh, okay.
In.
Okay.
Yeah.
You heard it here first.
Yeah, I want to go in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I should do something special too.
That's what
Maybe
I
I just ordered some stuff, so I don't know if they'll be here in time. I think so. I forgot when she comes back.
I'm gonna challenge myself, and I've been watching a lot of drag videos on how to style wigs.
Oh,
And stack them.
Oh, make me some hair. I'll pay you. Because, yeah.
I've never done it. I've never done drag hair. I've done regular hair. Like, I've made wigs before. Like, I've made them. I've customized the lace. I've done all that. Bleach, all of that. Colored, all of that. But I've never teased a wig. I've never styled it. I've never, like, done that side of it, like, to the drag aesthetic. Like, but I have this vision. I want to do, like, a Betty Page bang. But I want the hair to be very, like, Peggy Bundy, flip like that. Just, like, big and then flip like that. Very cute.
Yeah.
Blonde.
Oh, she wants to be a blonde.
I think my drag persona, I want it to be a blonde.
You want her to be blonde?
I want her to be blonde because I think that blonde is so different from my everyday that it will sell me more of the fantasy.
Okay.
Or color.
I used to, when I first started, Miss Luna, well, beside now, Miss Luna was always a redhead.
I don't like red.
You don't like red?
I like hate red on me.
I like red. I mean...
You have the skin tone for it. I hate red on me.
No, but like low-key, and I say this to everybody because it's a fact with a lot of people that I work with. A lot of the times, they'll, like, buy, like, wigs or, like, costumes, and they'll be like, this is just not, like, fitting. This is not right. And I'll say, well, let me try it on. And it always looks good. It always looks good. So, just props to myself, you know, stroking my back a little. Sorry about it. My red might not look, but I'm good as I look good as the blonde. I look good as the brunette. Yes.
I don't like red. I don't like red on me at all. It's my least favorite color that I have ever worn in my hair.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I thought I wasn't going to like blonde and fell in love with it. But for some reason, every time I've done... And I have pictures of me in red multiple times in my life. I've done a ginger red, like more orangey red. I've done a burgundy red. And I've done like, not a fire engine red, but like kind of like that Ariel red.
Oh, okay.
And all of it was ugly. It just made me look mad pálida, like real pale. I didn't like it.
Girl, hold
what
on.
Happened?
I'm like... No, I'm trying to...
Get to the comments?
Yeah.
Did they kick you out of the comments?
Here. There it is. No. How do I say the comments again?
Right? I think they took it away.
Oh, there. No, that's not it. Anyways.
But yeah, that's what happened.
Oh, I see it.
You got back on?
Yeah.
But yeah. So this performance coming up on the 28th of July, my goal for this performance is to sell sex. To be very sexy. What happened?
No.
Oh.
Oh, you can't find me on YouTube. Maybe when you upload this, maybe just
it
link
uploads
me
automatically, but I'll just put in the descriptions afterwards.
Yeah, we'll put it in the description, you guys. You know, she's a little too medicated to like uh, figure because I think it's Miss Luna Network, MS Luna Network. I think that's the the little at the end. You know when you
Black
put the
blonde for me. I'm a natural dirty blonde. But yeah, that's the one hairstyle I want to do. And I don't know, like I want to do.
okay. Miss Sarah Chapman said, "Wait, so I've been lost for months. What show and where?" So at Hamburger Mary's, the restaurant out in the city of Long Beach. It is in downtown Long Beach, and the show is on Thursdays, and it's called Delicious Thursdays, hosted by Big D. And and Mishy's going to be performing there again at the end of this month, because I can't believe today's July 1st. Um,
Today's July
she's gonna
1st.
yeah on the 28th for reservations at 8 o'clock at night at p.m.
So that's 28 days away.
Yeah, so if you want to come check it out, start planning for it. You know, because it's not like it's every week. You know, it's not every week. So so come out. It's a
This
lot of fun.
time, I am going to ask them for their help, and I will be doing an Amazon wish list. Because I'm only going to make one of the costumes.
Hello, Miss Deborah. Hello, Miss Deborah Ramirez gives you a thumbs up, and she said hello. Hi, Sparkle.
I want you to know that I'm a tourist acting like a tourist right now because I'm over here munching on snacks.
Girl, me too. So, anyways, okay. You ready? Because now she told you about her future gig that's coming up. So, plan July 28th, Hamburger Mary's, Long Beach, 8 p.m. showtime.
Cute.
It's probably going to be later than that, but still.
Mm-hmm.
Make plans. Like, either you like going to work late the next day, or you call out, or you just come for the show and then you take off. However, but come out. It's a lot of fun. You only live one time, so fuck it.
Yeah, just come out.
Yeah. It's gonna be we know we're in the show together with Big D, and then we don't know the rest of the cast yet, because she's just like, let's book it now.
Yeah.
And it's all booked. Cool.
Yeah.
So now that you guys know. Oh my God, how do I? This person keeps putting like.
What?
Es que no. Naked's HD.
What about it?
She's like, she keeps promoting something. Anyways.
I'm trying to see if I know anybody's thing because I want to add a moderator.
Oh. Yeah.
But I don't see anybody I really know or that I've seen their page before. Because then if I pick a moderator, they could delete them. But I don't see anybody I know.
Anyway.
Okay. I'll be in Fort Worth. I can moderate. Deborah Ramirez said. Love you both. How did you become friends? I feel like we spoke about that story the first time we went live.
Okay, so we actually do tell the whole entire story. I believe it was like April. No, it has to be way before then. I can't remember, but I think it's around April. I think when we did the first live, maybe it was way before then. It was way before then.
When we first contacted, when
Oh,
you
it was
first
when we
come,
painted. Was that our first video? No, we had one before, a little bit prior from that. So somewhere like Feb or March, I think it's in there.
yeah.
Anyways, we already told the story and we said in like full detail. But basically, I met Mishi just like y'all did on TikTok. I was like, oh. And then when I found out that she was living in LA, I like hit her up and I was like, bitch, I think we could be friends. Come out. And she came out.
You hit me up with this idea when we stood on the phone.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah, that's true.
I was
It was
living
business too.
I was living on Torrance Beach. I was living in Torrance Beach because there were showers there outside. And that beach, if you remember, that beach, you got to go down into the beach rather than the beach is on the same level of the street.
Yeah, yeah,
Because
yeah.
I was living near Manhattan Beach. But the problem with that was that, like, whatever, Torrance Beach was just better. The shower was just better because it was facing the ocean rather than on the level floor. And then you had to go down. That cat scared me. I thought it was an espiritu. So, you called me. It was Instagram Messenger the first time. I gave you my number.
I sent her a message. We talked about working on a project and hanging out. And then she was on one of the lives. And I just happened to catch her. And I was like, buzz me in, bitch. And she buzzed me in. And I was like, bitch, what are you doing? Like I approached her like I knew this bitch. Because I did. Even though we didn't. I knew you a little on the surface. But yeah.
And then the rest was history.
And I don't do that for people. I don't do that for people. I don't. But I always felt like we could be friends. I was like, oh, I could be friends with this bitch.
And here we are.
And now we're going to work on some stuff together. And
It's just going to continue to expand from here. I'm excited.
that's why we wanted to come on and like chit chat with everybody, but also like let you guys know what's the tea, what are we working on. Thank you for the likes, you guys. If you're watching this on the replay, please give us a like. Give Mishi a like on this video. Show her some love. Y'all know we're trying to like make this happen for us.
Hello.
So,
also,
and that's why we're working together. Because
with the upcoming changes and the collaborations with me and Miss Luna, there's a lot of exciting things coming. But for me, what this transition means is that I feel like I have put in that work with you guys. I have put in that hours in history where I have shown you guys the good, the bad, the ugly, everything personal. Now I really just want to make that transition where I'm just creating content that I'm having fun with. I don't want to just continue. I'm still going to share my life.
Thank you, Lisa.
Because that's basically what my brand is about. But I'm not going to really go into the so reactive. I realized that something will happen, I will go live. Something will happen, I will go live. Now I'm sitting with that, thinking about it, dealing with it on the back end, and then talking about it afterwards. And I think that people are not used to that format, so they think that I'm not being totally transparent. But it's like, no, before I have to answer for all those things that I've said, and I've known that I've said things in the moment, reactionary, and in that survival mode that I look back and I'm like, that wasn't the worst thing that I've been through. I wish, like I wish I wouldn't have said that. I wish I would have handled that a bit differently. But it's already out there.
Yeah.
So now it's just going into a season where I'm just taking that step back and processing life and just creating content that I just deem as fun,
Yeah. Little Miss Current Conditions says, are you still working?
Yeah.
She's still working.
Yeah.
We do this kind of like, we do all this stuff and we get together and we do like little TikTok videos together on like your day off. And I just happen to be off. I tend to work on
Lisa Flores says, so what does so boom mean? So boom is like a New York slang. It's like when you're setting up a story, you know it's about to be good when somebody's like, look, so boom. It's like
Like, let me
you're
drop the fucking
starting it, yeah,
bomb.
you're starting it with a big bang, with a like just like an onomatopoeia, like zoom, zing,
Yeah,
bang.
yeah.
Like it's just like something that's gonna really get your attention and you're about to know the shit is about to be real and to pay attention. So that's what so boom means.
Little Miss Gigi Queen says, I'm so proud how far you've came.
I have come far.
Okay.
Come really far. Now, no, I haven't come far like that. You know. Let me tell you something. I still have to tell them the story about my massage chair. A massage chair is a,
Mm-hmm.
you know what a massage chair
Mm-hmm.
is. You know.
Mm-hmm.
That joystick you sit on.
Yeah.
I still have it in the package. I've never used it. Um,
Oh, I'm so lazy about stuff
I'm
like
so
that.
scared to like, it's not even that. It's just that like, I'm afraid that men are not passionate. Like I want somebody get like just passionate that's gonna grab me, that's gonna give me that like world with romance and like give me for hours. Like I just want passion. I want him to stick his finger in my mouth. Like I don't know. Like I don't know. I just want it to be hot. And I don't think that's gonna happen. I really think that I don't know. Man, that's so boring. It's so boring. They like creativity. They're so boring.
I think what you want is like a fairy tale thing, or like you said, Cinemax.
Wouldn't it be
Not
nice?
Cinemax.
Wouldn't it be nice if you had a man? He just comes through the door and he's like, grabs you up and just starts
Yeah,
ripping off your
yeah, yeah,
clothes and then
yeah,
takes you here
yeah,
on the couch and you're just like,
yeah,
wow, right?
yeah. That's soft porn though. That's soft porn. That's not real life. Sometimes it happens,
So
man. But
whack.
she's such a Taurus. I'm the same way.
So whack.
I'm so the same.
So whack.
Yeah, Isabella says that's very Hollywood.
I guess.
Yes, yes.
But what's so
It's
wrong with
like
that?
you gotta find somebody who loves to play Hollywood.
I got a
Some
fucking
some
actor.
some man who likes to be extra.
Oh, I love that. An
You know.
actor. I'm gonna have to marry an actor. You know what? That's how I'm gonna meet my husband. I'm gonna be doing a movie and he's gonna be my co-star. It's gonna be a love interest, and then we're gonna be doing a sex scene. You know what I always wondered? When they doing a sex scene, even if they have underwear on it between each other,
I think they take pills for that. I know where you're going. I know
you think they
exactly where
take
you're.
pills so it don't get
Yeah,
hard?
sometimes they do. I've heard of people taking like pills or like some kind of like something. So you mean so that they don't get excited?
But
But
my
some,
thing is, I don't mind if they rub their shit on me. Like,
okay, but you're
that's
going.
fine.
But you're like, what about if what about
But
if
if
it's
you
an
want
actor
the,
that you're not into, and you're like, oh, like, are you serious? You would feel the opposite. You're
I
think.
think it's gonna help
No,
sell
you're
the
thinking you're
scene because it's turning hot and sexy.
okay, but what are you doing? Are you doing porn, soft porn,
No,
what?
we're doing a
OnlyFans?
movie, like a
No,
legit
that's not how
movie.
it is. Also, they always talk about how there's like 10,000 people around. It doesn't feel intimate at all because it's like, okay, go, keep grinding on each other,
Uh-huh.
look into each other's eyes, bite your lip. That it's nothing sexy about it.
Oh,
You're just
my goal is to
you're
do a
just
sex scene. I want
it's
to do a sex scene in a movie. I do. I really want to do a sex scene in a movie. Do you miss New York? How do you feel about Cali? The only way I will miss New York is if I have money or when I have money, because then it's different. I could go to New York and stay in a nice place and go wherever I want and shop for whatever I want. Like, New York is great for shopping. When my
yeah.
money starts coming in from all these endeavors, that's the place I'm gonna go shopping. I'm gonna fly out to New York, go shopping, and then come back to California. Cute. It's very that. Like, that's what I want my life to be.
Yeah, you want to be bi-coastal?
Yeah,
A
like, I
little
want to be
bit?
like, I want a bagel. Let me fly to New York. Very that.
Okay, bitch, damn.
Very
Go
that.
ahead, bitch. Go
Um,
ahead.
it's just very that.
Nishi, how did you get so great at vlogging food and being such a great critic describing every flavor makes me so hungry? Which I agree.
Um,
I'm just a fat ass. I'm like, I love this
no, you know
noodles.
what it is?
You're like, ooh, it's savory. I can taste the notes of blah 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 blah. And I'm like, and I'm over here the fat ass at my blog. I don't care.
No, it started with watching my mother cook.
Yeah.
So I always, whenever I would try other food, I would be like, but it's missing like that taste, or it's missing this, or it's missing that, and then it caused me to think about what was those flavors
Thank you,
I was
Lisa.
missing.
Isabella.
So that's where it started. That's where it started.
Yeah.
Just developing my palate as a child with my mother's cooking.
That's cute. I like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. Okay,
What?
so now,
Yeah.
hold on, because I don't know. Do you guys have any more questions? Because how long do you want this vlog to be?
It's already 51 minutes. We should cut it.
Right now?
Like right now? They're gonna be so mad if we just like end it right now.
Bye.
I know, right? Like click.
I would do that. I used to hang up on people's, like, when people were having phone discussions or whatever. I used to be like, click. You're spending time with me. Like, you didn't bring me. I could have stayed home in bed. Like,
Yeah.
don't be disrespectful to my time. I'll be like, hey, hang up. Yeah, enough.
Any other questions? It's Selena doing this for me on your shirt. It's giving. Like, I want to do this hairstyle. I want to fucking have a side swoop. Like, this bitch is giving me something in this particular picture. I don't know what it is, but it's the pose for me. It's the mirror top. Why haven't you made? Why have you ever performed in that outfit?
No, actually, it's not this. There's this. This is a shirt version of it, like a blouse, and then there's a dress version of this.
The mirror dress.
I wanted the mirror dress.
So cute.
And but I want it to be made like really good quality. So I know that some people have done it. I know how some people have done it, but I kind of don't.
That'll be such a cute look.
Yeah, there's all
make
these
a
things.
sheer dress that goes long. The
No, she wears a black cat suit underneath.
That's cute.
She wears a black cat suit underneath for this one, and for
with the mirror dress on top of it. That's so cute.
Yeah, I think, or is it a dress that she wears? I think it's a dress for the dress, and then I think it's a.
I could see a black cat suit though, with like some go-go boots and then the silver like mirror dress. I could totally see it. Really cute.
But yeah, the first time I started really following Selena was when they were advertising where she wore that dress at, which was it's the Furia Musical, what is it called? The Furia Musical Awards, which is a magazine. And they used to, they advertised the event through commercials on television, and they did like the red carpet arrivals, and Selena arrived in that mirror dress, and you know, they'll do pictures for the winners or like arrivals at events like that, not just videos.
Yeah.
So they did this thing where Selena, that people were taking pictures in front of a white space, and Selena was doing this, and it's in the commercial, and she's like and I remember that the reflections of the lights were everywhere, and it just caught my attention, and
have you ever done a performance, because you host your own shows? Have you ever done a performance like a night of 1,000 Selenas where everybody does Selena?
No, because that's kind of like the same concept of my Selena Vive, which is my tribute show. My tribute show. So to me, a night of 1,000 Selenas would be like it's more like a talent show would be. Instead of an actual.
I didn't even think about it.
I like to do conceptual stuff, especially if it's Selena. I have two tributes that I do to Selena every year. It's Selena Vive, the drag tribute, and then I do Selena, Siempre Selena, the drag tribute. Both of those. And the Siempre Selena drag tribute show, that one is it's very like that. It's a night of 1,000 Selenas, but it's usually it's like 4 or 5 girls that do it with me, and we just all just have fun. Everyone picks different costumes, different numbers. Selena Vive, there's a concept and a thought behind it. So for that, I there's a door cover because I invest so much into that. So yeah. So sometimes it's just about what venue I can do Selena Vive. This year, this year, 2022, what we did was I recreated, and it's been done before, but I recreated the last concert, and I utilized it was a cast of 4 of us, and we all took turns doing it, and we were all in the purple jumpsuit. We all did the dances, and it was nonstop. When one girl was done on stage, she was walking this way, and the other one was going already on stage. It was very like that, and because I wanted to make it, I wanted the night to feel like you went to a concert. I just wanted it to be simple and to the point, because it's 2022.
Yeah.
Next year, I would probably change it, but if it continues to be sort of like society the way it is right now, I don't know. I'm just like I'm just not feeling inspired with everything that's going on.
I don't know
It's
what.
affecting my inspiration when it comes to that.
And you have to gain that back.
Yeah.
I'm. I. I think the only Selena look I would want to
I'm
do
having a podcast.
is the cowgirl skirt, the cow print skirt, and bolero jacket with the bustier. That's the
Oh,
only time I've seen Selena in a skirt. I don't like pants. Every other time I've seen her in pants.
she has very few
Dresses.
skirts and dresses. Very few. There is, but people don't tend to
Recognize it.
impersonators. Impersonators usually don't do those because they're not the known ones. So there are sometimes I do certain costumes and I'll come out and I'll do like, let's say Amor Prohibido in it, and people will be like confused, like, so are you Selena? Or it's like, yeah, you recognize Selena, and it is. It's just a costume and a hairstyle that you're not normally accustomed to her using or wearing. So sometimes it's like it's just easier. I'll just do this. It's just easy. Purple
Yeah.
jumpsuit. This blah 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 blah. It's just easier.
That's the only
You
time
know.
I've seen her in a skirt.
But
So
Selena Vive, I do. I take out. I do costumes and stuff that normally people don't recognize because they know they're going to a Selena tribute show. So they're like, "Oh, she wore that." It's like, yeah. Um. So okay, since we've gotten to this point, and last time we did a 4 hour when we did the makeup, we
oh
did
my
a
god,
four
I was
hour.
so over it at the end. I'm so sorry. I look back at that footage and I was like, you could tell the moment where I was over it, and I was like, wow, we've been here for too long. It's just too much.
It is too. But that's how long it would take me 3 hours to do my makeup back in the days. And then I learned to do it in an hour. And I was like looking at it and I was like, why does it look better when I take for now that I take an hour? Like it actually takes me 45 minutes, but it compared to the 3 hours than what I used to like come up with. Just because I guess I wasn't like knowledgeable, but still.
What are
So
you gonna tell them? Because I feel like you're ranking this up to tell them something. But
so
what is
I
it
am.
to tell them?
So you guys. So now that we've gotten to this point and we don't want to like go too soon, too far or whatever, too long,
Teasers.
we're gonna give you guys a little teaser of upcoming projects that we are actually gonna be working on together. Now listen, we don't want to give you too much information because we're still in the process of fine tuning these little projects that we're working, but we would like to tell you guys just a few little hints. That's the reason why we wanted to do the live today, because we want to make sure that if you're watching this for the first time or whatnot, that you make sure you subscribe to the channel, and also subscribe to my channel. It's important in the up and coming projects that you guys subscribe to my channel.
Because you're going to see a lot of
shared content,
shared
concepts
content, shared footage, but you guys are going to get it from two different angles.
with two different concepts. Like we're going in, and so that's why it's important that if you are interested in continuing, not just to to follow your journey into what you're gonna be doing now or next or whatnot, that you guys do follow like social media, like you Instagram, TikTok, block. How do you? Oh, it just removes that one. Oh, it does. Oh. Put that one. Timeout. Anyways.
Wow.
It's bots.
Yeah,
it's bots.
So it's because we've been here.
So it's imperative that you guys follow us on the other social media platforms, because that's where we're going to be also releasing information. It's easier for us to tell you it's going to be released here, then da 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 da. We can always make little videos or whatnot, but we're going to be sharing behind the scenes stuff and little things here and there from in certain platforms, but also that ties it all in to the videos that and the projects and the content that we will be creating very, very soon. And we would like to not just invite you guys, but also like encourage you guys to stick around and follow us and follow this journey. It's going to be a lot of fun. I am currently what you would call a newbie to any of this kind of stuff, but I have the experience in entertainment and all that stuff. So it's like, okay, instead of doing it on stage, I'm just going to do it now on video. And the fact that now I have someone who I can do all these things with, I'm like, okay, it'll make sense. It'll be more fun. Because it's kind of, sometimes I get bored just by myself.
So there's just a lot of great things coming from both of us. And like Miss Luna said, you have to follow all of our social medias, because we're going to be announcing things on different platforms. And you guys are going to be getting different behind the scenes on different platforms. So you're not going to just get everything all here on YouTube. You're going to get some of it on Instagram. You're going to get some of it on TikTok. So you kind of have to follow the Holy Trinity in order to get the whole picture. So, is that it?
So, just to give you guys a little bit of like hints and whatnot, we are planning a special project coming soon. And it does not take place where we are currently at.
It doesn't.
It's gonna be fun.
I'm excited.
I'm super excited. So that's gonna be fun.
Okay.
Someone said, oh, they should have a podcast. I can say, because it's my project, I'm working on a podcast. And I'm working on trying to launch it. And I just don't know. So I might just, and I've said it before, I might just start it like a specific way and then eventually morph into something else. But, and that's that I can share because it's a solo thing.
I'm working on one too.
And see, so it's going to be fun. It's
Yeah.
gonna be fun. It's gonna be educational. It's gonna be silly. Mine is gonna be like funny. It's gonna be all kinds of stuff.
Mine, I have a lot of things coming up. I have a series here on YouTube where you're going to be seeing a lot more people on here. So be on the lookout for that special project. My podcast is coming up, but my podcast is going to be more like an introspective inner look on my mind and just my thought process and sort of like where I'm at while living life. You know, that type of like deep conversations that we get into, and it's kind of like that. Yeah, you want to sit down and think and probably like smoke those type of conversations on my podcast. So it's definitely going to be that vibe, but I'm also going to incorporate stories as well as I'm just going to go ahead and put it out in the universe. I've been looking into an amateur night for stand up.
Stop stealing my idea.
You're doing it too? So why don't we just go ahead and challenge and just do it?
Yes. This is the thing. Oh my god! Look, I'm getting a little bit like flushed. Like I look even redder. I I am a huge fan of stand-up comedy collab. Yes,
I'm scared.
it's a different monster. I face it every time I host. I face it every time, and for some reason I'm able to pull it off. But I in the space of drag, I think I can get away with it. I don't know because that's unfamiliar territory. I don't know. So
I mean, but look at
even though I hosted, sorry, I hosted a night. Did you know that I hosted a night at the Laugh Factory
no,
in Long Beach?
you never told me.
In July of 2017, I hosted a LGBT night of comics in Long Beach at the Laugh Factory. And they told me, you have 15 minutes or 10 minutes. I think it was a 10-minute set. You can do, if you want, you can do comedy. If you want, you can perform. If you want, you can do both, however you want to do it. And I decided, I was like, I'm just going to like talk and try to be funny. Let me see. And I did that fucking like.
Okay, I just put 3 people as a moderator.
Why is it? Anyway, but we have all these like special projects, and I think that that would be fun. I was going to do. I am going to do it. I know that I am. I don't know when. I know I have connections, and if I have connections, I haven't done it because I'm super scared.
I'm
I'm
scared.
super
I'm
scared.
scared crapless. But I was on Instagram and people were like, "Oh my god, this is like a one woman show. Like, why don't you do stand up?"
Yeah.
So when I kept on seeing that, I was like, you know what? Sometimes the universe sends you in different directions, and why not at least try it? I never done
Yeah.
drag. Boom, I did it. I'm still learning.
Yeah.
I'm still scared crapless every time I go hit that stage, and I'm probably gonna be scared the 28th, but I'm gonna conquer that fear. Um, so
Thank you, Mrs. B.
so
BB. So
I
yeah, we'll
I
do
just
it.
want to
We're
challenge
gonna do
myself.
it. We're gonna
Yeah.
do it. Just you just gotta stick around for that project because if I'm gonna do it, I need to be prepared for it. I love stand up comedy so much, and I have so much respect for those entertainers. I have so much respect because that to me, I think from like acting or like being on stage or hosting or whatever, that artistry is so scary. And you gotta be ready because and every comic tells you there are nights that are good, there are nights that are bad, just like any entertainer.
Yeah.
But imagine how mind boggling or mind fucking it could be to stand there for 5 minutes, because let me tell you, those 10 minutes that I was up there seemed like 30 minutes. It seemed forever. I succeeded, I was funny, and people were like laughing and everything, and I felt good, you know, but also I had drank. So she was lit and she was good. But yeah.
Luna, I wasn't drunk after those shots that I
You
took at
weren't?
the bar. I did not feel anything.
Maybe because you were so nervous that you were like, it was.
I didn't feel.
No?
Yeah, and I took a decent amount of shots that I
You
felt like I should have
did.
tried. I should have felt something.
You should have been all.
I drank for the first time and I did not feel nothing, honey. That did not help my performance. I was still scared.
So, we have these two projects coming up very, very soon, you guys. Very, very soon.
Very soon.
So, and then also we're doing some collaboration on TikToks, and we're gonna be doing some collabs here on YouTube. We just want to let you guys know to make sure that you guys are turning on the notification bell for all that stuff. Obviously, it's going to tell you when Mishi goes live, but also to encourage everybody to please go and subscribe to my channel and also turn on the notification. I haven't really uploaded stuff in forever because I really don't. I was like, I don't. I put up some of my performance numbers in the past, but to be quite honest, I'm not, but now I am. Because
also,
we're actually filming all this stuff.
Also, I'm going to be more active here on YouTube. So be prepared to see a lot more videos over on this channel. So, yeah, there's just a lot of exciting things coming our way.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, yeah, this person keeps trying. They're going to keep doing it. So, with that being said, we've been here for like 72 minutes. That's probably like 3 hours already. We will see you guys pretty soon.
And if you're watching it on the replay, don't forget to subscribe.
Hit that thumbs up. Turn on your notification bell. And as well as leave a comment. It really helps. It lets YouTube know that you like seeing us.
Yeah, let us know maybe if you have a specific question or maybe suggestions
on future collaborations.
You know, guys know that we're always going to eat at different places. And there's some spots here in LA that I want to take Michelle, and we're going to film all that kind of stuff. But if you guys have any suggestions, please let us know. We like to eat, and we're not picky. We like to eat all kinds of stuff.
Maybe we can, maybe like when we start getting it started already, we can arrange a sort of meet and greet where people come eat with us somewhere.
Maybe.
Cute. Let us know if that's something that you want to see in the comments after this video. So, bye guys. Until next time.